Okay, so okay. Obviously, I don't speak in any of my videos, so this is completely random for me to do, just out of the blue. Um, what I will say right now is, yes, I'm playing a game, obviously, but it's also more of a serious video. I do apologize for being awkward because the reason why I don't talk in videos is I don't have a proper microphone. And it's also due, I kind of find it a bit silly to talk to absolutely no one. Um, but that's not the point. The point is, I'm gonna cancel it, so I'm gonna post this tomorrow or the next day, because right now it is currently, today is July 2nd, a Thursday of 2026. It is 4:07 p.m. my time right now. So this will rather be out on the 3rd or 4th. I don't know. And this video is more so to explain what happened to me. I live in Canada, not exclusion where, but I used to live in British Columbia. There is a small town called Vanderhoof, and I used to babysit there. Don't live there anymore, but I used to babysit in that town. There is someone called Dustin Tiffen. He's in his 30s, and I was 14 babysitting someone, like two kids, and turning 15, still babysitting. She let me go because my mental health was declining and there's other reasons, but then I wanted to start babysitting again. And then she was always busy, never replied. And then close to Christmas, I was just turned 16 around this time. After around Christmas time in December area, Dustin texts me asking how I am, how was college, cuz I finished. I went to college. I finished high school really. Just casual conversation, and I mentioned I want to start babysitting again because going through my hard times, seeing the kids, they made me laugh and stuff. I really enjoyed babysitting them. So we met at a Tim Hortons, and since I'd known him for about a year or two, I trusted him. Took me in his truck, took me somewhere, and tried to do things to me. He's now trying to justify and lie about everything, what he has done to me. I'm not going to get into too much detail because I know YouTube has very strict guidelines, and I also know I'm not big, so I'm not too worried, but it's also just my comfortability. So he did really inappropriate things with me, and there's been an ongoing court trial, and I am 18 now. This is still going on. And the justice system is not good. He will get a parole officer. Like, there's a very slim chance of me winning because most cases don't. Within everyone in my family and friends who've went to that court about stuff like this happening to them, they have never won. My lawyer says there's a thin chance of me winning. And if I do win, he gets a parole officer, he gets therapy, and he gets a criminal record up to 5 years. That's all he does. Oh, and he can't go to certain countries. To me, that's not a punishment, and where I live now, it's not worth me reliving through trauma and my emotional and mental health. It is not worth going through all that trauma again just to have the outcome be worthless. So I'm gonna stop the trial. I believe he will get whatever is happening, whatever else he has done, minus me. If he has done it to other people, I do believe there will be karma in the future for what he has done. And I just cannot, I refuse to go to a place where I know I could relapse or anywhere because of that person. I just can't. And the reason why I'm sharing with everyone on here is just if you live in British Columbia or Canada, or you know the person, very small chance though, just be aware of that person. He is not a good person at all. And he he is by far one of the worst people I have ever met, especially since the two kids I used to babysit were both under 10. And so I'm not only worried about myself, I'm worried for them. The mom has stopped seeing him. The mom refuses to allow him to see the kids. And I'm so thankful for that because the kids were really important to me. And for him, I hope he gets his karma sooner or later. He will get it. I know that. And I hope that he realizes what he's done is wrong. And it's beyond terrible. There's there's really nothing for me to say besides I really hope he does get his karma, and I can't go back to that town where I used to be. I refuse to go to that town. I refuse to think about what happened. If, let's say hypothetically, anyone does live in Canada, British Columbia, near Vanderhoof, Dustin Tiffen, he has a red truck, and I don't know where he works anymore, but he lives near Vanderhoof. Last time I knew, he could have moved near Fort St. James. But I'm just happy to be out of that town, and it's not worth my mental health. So that is another reason why I pre-scheduled a lot of my videos and haven't really been playing much fun games. And it's and a reason why I don't really talk. But I do hope, like I said, even if no one lives there, just be aware of who you're talking to, even if you trust someone. You don't know if you can trust them all the way, unless you know them or your family knows them personally. Because, like I said, I've known this person for a year or two, and he did things to me. So, I just hope he gets what's coming for him from the future.